Dear students, welcome to the MOOC on India's foreign policy in a globalizing world. In this lesson, we are going to discuss about India-Afghanistan relations. Main objectives of this lesson are to analyze the evolution of India-Afghanistan relations, focusing on key developments such as the signing of the Strategic Partnership Agreement in 2011, to examine India's approach and engagement with the Taliban regime in Afghanistan, and to assess the challenges, risks and constraints associated with India's engagement with the Taliban and how India navigates these challenges in its foreign policy. We begin with the first part of the lesson, in which we will discuss about the historical ties, cultural affinities and the strategic partnership agreement between India and Afghanistan. The relationship between India and Afghanistan is deeply rooted in historical and cultural foundations, and these shared affinities have played a significant role in shaping their enduring friendship. The historical foundations of this enduring relationship have evolved, particularly in the contemporary context of the Strategic Partnership Agreement signed in 2011. There have been developments, high-level visits and areas of cooperation that have strengthened the bilateral ties between these two nations. Let us discuss about historical ties. India and Afghanistan have a history of interactions over 2 millennia. These interactions include trade routes, exchanges of scholars and the movement of people and ideas. The ancient Silk Road, for example, facilitated trade and cultural exchanges between the Indian subcontinent and Central Asia, with Afghanistan serving as a connector. This historical trade connection contributed to the cultural mingling of Indian, Persian and Central Asian influences. The region of Gandhara, located in present-day Afghanistan and Pakistan, played a pivotal role in the spread of Buddhism. It was home to renowned Buddhist monastic centers and is famous for its Gandhara art, which reflects a fusion of Indian and Greco-Roman artistic styles. India and Afghanistan have shared experiences in their struggles against colonial powers. Let us discuss about cultural affinities. The historical exchanges between India and Afghanistan have resulted in a profound cultural bond. Elements of Afghan culture such as cuisine, music, art and even language exhibit a strong influence from the Indian subcontinent. Indian epics like the Ramayana and the Mahabharata have impacted Afghan literature and folklore. Afghanistan's historical connection with India is also evident in its poetry, with many Afghan poets drawing inspiration from Indian literary traditions. Both countries deeply appreciate Sufism, a mystical form of Islam. Sufi saints from India such as Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti of Ajmer have significantly influenced Afghan Sufi traditions. The shrine of Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti in Ajmer remains a place of pilgrimage for Afghans. Let us look at the sense of kinship. The historical and cultural ties between India and Afghanistan have created a sense of kinship among their people. This sense of kinship is not only based on shared traditions but also on the empathy and support extended by both nations during times of crisis. India has consistently supported Afghanistan's reconstruction and development efforts. Indian assistance in areas like infrastructure, education and health care has contributed to the well-being of the Afghan people. The people-to-people connections between India and Afghanistan have thrived over the years, with Afghan students studying in Indian universities and cultural exchanges continuing to strengthen the bond. The Strategic Partnership Agreement between India and Afghanistan. The signing of the Strategic Partnership Agreement between India and Afghanistan in October 2011 marked a pivotal moment in their relationship. This agreement symbolizes their deepening ties and outlines a comprehensive framework for cooperation in various key areas, reflecting their shared commitment to Afghanistan's stability, development and prosperity. Infrastructure and institution building. India is one of Afghanistan's largest trading partners and bilateral trade has increased. Initiatives like the Preferential Trade Agreement in March 2003 between India and Afghanistan have facilitated trade by reducing tariffs and non-tariff barriers. Investment in infrastructure is vital for Afghanistan's development as it enhances connectivity, facilitates economic growth and improves the overall quality of life for Afghan citizens. Education and technical assistance. The agreement emphasizes the importance of education and technical assistance in fostering indigenous capacity building across various sectors in Afghanistan. India has been actively involved in providing scholarships and training programs for Afghan students and professionals, equipping them with the skills and knowledge needed to contribute to their nation's development. Investment in natural resources. The SPA encourages investments in Afghanistan's abundant natural resources, which include minerals, energy resources and agriculture. Such investments promote economic development, contribute to the country's self-sufficiency and reduce its dependence on aid. Market access. One of the significant provisions of the SPA is India's commitment to providing duty-free access to the Indian market for Afghan exports. This gesture facilitates economic growth in Afghanistan and enhances trade ties between the two nations, contributing to regional stability. Peace and reconciliation. The agreement underscores the importance of a peaceful and stable Afghanistan. India supports an Afghan-led and Afghan-owned peace and reconciliation process. India's stance on peace and reconciliation aligns with the broader international efforts to resolve the ongoing Afghanistan conflict. I hope you understood what we discussed about the historical ties, cultural affinities and the strategic partnership agreement between India and Afghanistan. We will discuss about high-level visits, commercial relations, sports and cultural relations, high-impact community development projects, human resource development and capacity building and humanitarian assistance in the next video. Thank you.